Neerja Bhatia, and my company name is Rhythm of Success. The company is all about doing individual and group coaching. We do workshops and training, and my role is to be a facilitator and give birth to a new way of thinking for people. That's what I do. One of the things that we work through is to find out what are the inner conflicts and where are they coming from. When people's minds, hearts, and instincts are not aligned, there's usually a lot of cognitive dissonance going on. And that inner conflict can cause distractions, disengagement, disempowerment. So what employees really experience, or entrepreneurs experience when they get distracted and disengaged, is that their inner essence is just in total conflict and chaos. And our job is to come in and find out where that conflict is coming from. It's an emotional trigger that causes it, and the emotional triggers, it boils down to three things. Is it their high need for power? Is it their high need for safety, or high need for recognition? And we have a very quick assessment where people can take it and understand, oh, okay, now I understand where my button's getting pushed and where I'm falling off the wagon. And once they have that awareness, they can really bring their mind, heart, and instincts in alignment. And I can just give you a little bit of an example. When the intellect, for instance, when the intellect is working on its own, it can come up with great strategies, but it cannot see possibilities. Where the heart knows how to go to the place of possibilities, and it doesn't know the strategies though. It doesn't know how to get there. And when the mind and the heart are aligned, when the possibilities are there, you know how to get there, the instincts will align. It would not look at things as a threat anymore. It won't look at, oh my God, because when I tried this previously I failed, I'm going to fail again. It won't go into assumptions, and it'll take a deep breath and say, okay, I'm with you, I'll jump in, and create that impulse to make things happen. Well, for one, ever since I was a child, I always had this question in my mind, this burning desire of finding out how the mind works. Why are some people successful while others fail? Why do mom and dad argue? Why are things the way they are? Why is there so much injustice in the world? And what's going on in people's mind? People call me a daydreamer because I wasn't totally present. There was just too much going on in my mind trying to figure things out, and of course I wasn't going to solve anything, but that took me on a path of research and finding out what it is all about. And of course, growing up in India, I grew up with a lot of limitations on what women can do and cannot do, and I've broken free of those limitations, from being a very timid and an unsure girl to going around the world and delivering emotional intelligence and leadership courses to companies such as Philip Morris, UBS, GE. So I've done a lot, I've accomplished a lot in this journey, and it has not been easy. The journey has obviously presented me with challenges, which I took on as opportunities to learn and grow and to become who I am today. And that is what I want to share. For one, again, the key is to learn from those tough times. Each time I'm having a challenge, it is never what's going on around me, it is what's going on in my mind. Whenever I'm having a challenge, sometimes it takes me a while to recognize it, that, oh, my intellect and my heart and instincts are totally in conflict. My intellect is telling me, Neerja, you cannot do it. My heart is saying, yes, of course you can do it. What do you mean you cannot do it? And my instincts they're just saying, well, you know what? I see this as a threat, not as an opportunity. So it's shutting me down. And people can go into depression because of that. And if they can recognize that in time, so picking yourself up, and when I'm in that rhythm, that's why I call my company Rhythm of Success. When I'm in that rhythm, I can do things that I could have never imagined is possible. For instance, I wrote my second book, Art of Resilience, in 2 weeks. So where did I get that energy, that oomph from? It was really from aligning my mind, heart, and instincts. I absolutely do, and when I don't, I have enough people in the house to remind me, Mom, use your own practice. The one thing that I want to share with everyone is to not run away from challenges, because they hold the golden nuggets to where you're stuck and how you're perceiving the world. If you can stay aware and have someone coach you, someone guide you, hold your hand to walk you through the process and make you realize those challenges are actually going to make you strong if you hang on and hang tight. So don't run away from those challenges at all, and embrace them, learn from them, and strengthen your resilience through them. Resilience is probably, once again, the most important thing, because the opposite of resilience to me is resistance. And we learn the most from challenges when we resist to challenges. And it'll show you where you're stuck. And if you want to get beyond being stuck and be successful and have that flow in life, you're obviously wanting to be resilient. You want to build the muscle of resilience. You want to strengthen it to really find out who you are and what you're capable of and how you can be successful. How can you have that flow, that rhythm, that resonance in life? Well, it's taken me, believe it or not, 10 plus years. I'm very close to it. I think today I have more of a sense of self than I ever did. And again, it's been a journey. I've had so many different ideas, but you know what the interesting thing is? The interesting thing is what I know today, I knew when I started my business, but I did not believe in it. I would go back and forth thinking, okay, maybe it's something else, maybe, and then you go through the journey to arrive back to what you were saying to yourself way back when. Kathy is a real blessing to work with. She loves her women, and she really, I think she is a person who personifies all the absolute necessary ingredients that are required to be a leader. And she walks her talk. So she models it for her ladies, which is wonderful, and how she brings them together in such a non-judgmental way, and pushes them to their limits. And so she's strong, and yet she's so gentle with them. That's what I love about working with her. Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, too, she brought in Lisa Oz, which was amazing. Lisa Oz is such an authentic woman. It was wonderful to watch her speak and come from that place of leadership. And the other workshop that really helped me was Mary with Zing Your Brand. That was amazing. It was she spoke from her heart too, and really touched my soul. Anybody who feels that there's more to life and they're not able to find that, they're not able to find meaning, they want more of a resonance, a rhythm, more of a flow and zing to their life. Women like that or people like that would be most suitable for my workshops. Absolutely. Being a woman, I really want to help my own kind. If you will, to inspire them and to help them believe in themselves, and to also, to fall in love with themselves. They're perfect as they are, and they need to know that.